Hello everyone and welcome to a new video interview for Jogonet Gaming News. Today we're joined by Todd Sims, Vice President of Sales Americas at SUZOHAPP. The company will be participating in the upcoming edition of G2E Las Vegas next month. So Todd will be sharing with us what to expect from the company at this major gambling event. Well, first of all, thank you so much for joining us today, Todd.
Yeah. Well, likewise. Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
Well, so to start with the interview, let's get to the most important part. So SUZOHAPP is participating at G2E Las Vegas. What will visitors approaching the company's stand find, and which products will be highlighted this time around?
Yeah, we've got a number of new products that we're going to show at G2E this year. You know, our core business has been, supplying the gaming industry with both, design and engineering services, as well as new products, coming up with new products to put on gaming machines. And this year's no different. We've got some things, some new buttons, new line of buttons that very thin profile that can fit in a lot of different types of installations. A very new, exciting button called the Aura button. We'll be excited to show people. It's already in some games, and we'll be distributing it in a live game there at G2E. We've got a new line of monitors, very cost-effective monitors that both curved and flat, and a lot of things that are very popular in games nowadays. And then, of course, continuation of our sports betting, a line of sports betting retail hardware, and that's has continued to gain momentum. We're real happy with what's occurred so far this year. We've had some really exciting installations, and we've got some new products too that we'll be showing there at G2E, and we're really looking forward to it.
Well, we are certainly looking forward to it as well. With G2E being one of the major gambling exhibitions in the world. Well, it's quite an exciting time for this industry. What I would like to know is, what do you think that, which opportunities does G2E provide SUZOHAPP? And what are your expectations in terms of networking opportunities, conversations with clients, potential clients? What can you tell us about that?
Yeah, well, G2E, as you know, is a really unique opportunity to bring together sales, engineering, executives, new product development. So we get to see, and we always look forward to G2E because we get so much fantastic feedback from our customers and prospective customers about what they want to do. So it's a big deal. I think it's obviously a big deal for the whole industry, but for SUZOHAPP, we're really geared up for it, and we do a lot of planning ahead of time just to make sure that we're going to capture all of that data, because that's what drives our development. And in these conversations that we have at G2E, is just no better time to move our development forward and product management.
Are there any trends or new developments in the gambling industry, both from the customer demand or industry regulation, that you expect to discuss at G2E or that you are watching closely? What can you tell us about that?
Yeah, for sure. So I think we've seen a larger demand and an ever increasing demand from iGaming and virtual sports and industries that have typically not had any land-based type of operation, but they're very interested in going land-based. So we have partnerships with different companies who help with that software, call it middleware if you like, to bridge that gap and help those companies get to land-based. And we provide all of the hardware that's necessary for a land-based operation. So at G2E will be yet another, we're expecting to see yet another increase in demand from those organizations, and we're happy to make the connections with the middleware folks that can help them bring them into the land-based world.
Right. Another thing is that the company is nominated in the Sportsbook Supplier of the Year category at the Global Gaming Awards. As you were saying, sports betting has been a very important topic for SUZOHAPP this year. And winners will be announced within the framework of the G2E Las Vegas. Uh, what does this recognition mean for SUZOHAPP, and what explains this nomination?
Well, admittedly, the nomination feels good. So we were a bit of latecomers to the sports betting world. You know, there was already a few different companies that were providing retail sportsbook hardware, and when we decided to get into that market, and so we had to differentiate. I mean, we had to do something different, something special to make sure that we could enter that market successfully. And I think we did. I think the proof is in the pudding, as they say. That the types of installations that we've had and the growth that we've had in the retail sports betting world, it feels good to be nominated. To be recognized for all the work that our team has done and the thought that we've put into approaching that market, and to be recognized with an award is fantastic. Now, it feels better that we actually sell this stuff, because that's the real score, is how we're doing, and we've done very well with that too. So it's but it's a very nice to be nominated, and we're very appreciative of it.
Well, this nomination is being followed by some recent successes for the company in the North American market. We can mention launching in Ontario last year in November, a new partnership with Fanatics this year, for instance. What would you say is making SUZOHAPP stand out in these countries, in both the United States and Canada? And how would you describe the company's position in North America at the moment?
Well, I think a number of things. So the combination of the sales and marketing effort that we put together in promoting the product and promoting our approach to the sports betting market in general, and the partnerships that we've built, and the credibility behind our hardware. I mean, hardware's been doing very well, and it's in all aspects, from service and support and adaptability to different markets. For Canada, there's not been a drop-in poker market up in Canada. So there's no bar tops in Canada, or very few anyway, bar tops in Canada. But with sports betting, and we have our bar top, we're able to go into that market with something that's unique. It's not unique in the US, but in Canada it is, and it's been a fun new approach to sports betting and creating that market. And then of course LATAM is starting to grow, and we have a couple of different ways to grow that business down in LATAM. There are some key differences between that market and some of the other markets that we're servicing. So we're adapting, and figuring out how to best serve LATAM, and making some inroads there as well.
Great. That was exactly what I was about to ask you, because G2E organizers are expecting the event's most international edition for this year. And yes, certainly Latin America will draw many attendees to the event. And with the rise of legalization of sports betting in many countries within Latin America, this is certainly a development many in the industry are looking forward to. Would you say that SUZOHAPP will be able to use this opportunity as well at the event to discuss?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, and SUZOHAPP's very much a global company anyway, and so many of our customers are global, and our partnerships are global. So there's an expectation there that we're able to serve all of those different markets, and we also have momentum there because of those partnerships and the work that we've done. So again, G2E is just a fantastic time for us all to get together and really accelerate those opportunities.
Great. Well, thank you so much, Todd, for joining us today, and we are looking forward to the company's participation at G2E.
Yeah, thank you. Always good speaking with you. All right.